this piece, I want to remind you, of course, the tall vowels, that's the thing we're working on. Why has thy merry face gone from my side? Okay, can you repeat after me, right? That's just first sentence. 1, 2, ready, go. Why has thy merry face gone from my side? All right, very nice. Now, just turn to the beginning, and we're just going to run it. And then, Char, you're just going to sing it from up there. Okay. And I've been listening to the recordings of us do this, and I feel like it's dragging a little bit. So watch my. Turn to page 3. Can we do the alto line at the Y, measure 24, Y is the heavy. And just listen here. Alright, can I do that from measure 24? We're having it about half the time, but we need to have it 100%. Okay? So measure 24. All right, nice. And can we make that crescendo and decrescendo happen right at the end of that phrase? Let's start. Pass like a flitting bee. Pass like a All right. Can we have everyone now right where we come in and measure 8? Okay. Measure 8. We're going to start the 8. And try shaping those crescendos and decrescendos. There's not a lot to this song, there's not a lot of meat to it, so the one thing that we do have is the dynamics. That's very important. So, measure 8, here we go. So, it's 47. Can I hear the bass part? Bass, can you listen to your part? All right, nice tenors. Now we're going to do you. You have the middle note. So you start on the A to the D, and then you go back down to the C. Okay? Yes. First tenor, the solo takes the top. So tenors, just listen to your line. This is just the middle line. All right, tenors, can we hear you sing that? Again, and tenors, can I have a little more? I mean, I think you know the line, but we just need a little more. And make sure that you're keeping that nice open space. Kind of dropped halfway through. So 47. Okay, can I have the basses and tenors together? Now let's have a char on top of everything else. Alright, good. Can you have everyone stand? And we're going to start at 47, and then women will go into your part. Okay? 47. I'm going to switch in a second. Can we hear the soprano line? Yes. The thing I heard when, ladies, when you sang it's an open. Earth seems to me. I heard it. Earth seems to me. We're not the dirt-filled earth. This is all of us. Okay. So sopranos, and then actually let's do the soprano 2 line there. All right. Can I have both sopranos there? A little better. All right. And women, can you also cross out your mezzo piano and write mezzo piano plus E? There just needs to be a lot more in sopranos for you to hit those Fs. I think you need a little more power behind it. All right. You guys can sit. Altos. Can we hear the alto? When we do this, can you shape that that phrase with that crescendo and then a nice decrescendo? Right? I'm going to be pumping away. All right. All right, very nice. Let's start at 47 with everyone. Now we're going to start with one stanza. Lots of W's. 7B, let's start there. Can you all write mezzo, what did we say? We start mezzo piano. Can you write a mezzo piano plus at, right where it says diminuendo at the end, it's the last four measures. And draw a huge decrescendo. We need to start somewhere so that we can actually get softer, because we're already pretty soft. All right, take out O Susanna.
Nick, before you go on, yeah, could also hear like 78 kind of to the end?
78 to the end?
Yeah.
Sure, and everyone else can sit down, but I want you to hum along with your part vocals. So altos, 78. remember the work we did on this last time? We put a little bit of a folky touch to it. We do need to be careful not to be too, nasally. This is not Miley Cyrus. This is old-fashioned cowboy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or Billy Ray Cyrus, whatever. Can we have everyone stand up, and we're just going to do it. All right, here we go. And this goes a lot. It's a lot more brisk than we've been doing. So I came from Alabama with the back on my knee. Okay. I'm giving you one. I'm giving you one. The entrances, they're all so it goes one. I did that wrong. I came from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. I'm going to Louisiana. There needs to be a nice, quick breath. We're taking too long a breath. So let's start again, and please be very exact about your. I came. Yes, it's I came. I came. I forgot to tell you guys, if you have any questions, just I'm going to take those at the end of this song so that we can get this through all. I came, and make sure it's I came, not I came. All right, right from the beginning. Top of 12. I came from Alabama. I came from Alabama. It's not. I've come. See, I just did it. I've come from Alabama. Right. Look, it needs to be right on. Also, don't chew. Don't chew. We're not going to chew. Just like in Neighbors Square, we don't chew. A couple of rehearsals ago, I had the sopranos and altos take off the T. After, we don't have time to do that right now, so please just make a mental note when you see don't you, just get rid of this. Where's an example? It rained all night. 27. Oh, Susanna, oh, don't you cry for me, don't you cry for me, okay? And please, when we do this again, have your hand here. When we did it for Laura Lee, it sounded amazing. The change was phenomenal, so that we don't sit back into those old habits. We need nice, open, tall bows, okay? Let's start It Rained All Night Today at the top of the list. Oh, I didn't hear you. Here. Much better. I'll give you a measure before. One measure. Okay. The tenors, you come in at the bottom of 13. Say, I am coming from the south. Susanna, don't you cry. That's your line. Top of 14, right after that fermata. Men, can you write a breath mark? It's going to be the same thing that we did earlier. So I'm going to go from the south. Don't you walk. Susanna, don't you cry. Okay? Let's go into that. Say, the buckwheat cake was in her mouth. I'll just start it. The buckwheat cake was in her mouth. Alright, man, we need to go my tempo, okay? Just kidding. Say, I am coming from the south. Susanna, don't you cry, okay? Right at, say, I am coming from the south. Sorry. I was extra slow for that. That was beautiful. You're just going a bit too slow.
Yeah, can you do it again and have them do it instead?
Oh, yeah.
It might be hard for them to see.
Possibly. I am very small. So 62. And then can you all have a pen like this and have nice full vowels? This is the contrasting section. So instead of doing the Susanna, don't you cry, we need oh Susanna. This is funny, all right? It's really funny. 62, here we go. Whole vowels are much better, you just need to go a little quicker. Okay, 62. Don't you cry for me. Back at 62. Pencil out. I'm going really quick today because we got a lot to do. Okay, so measure 36. Actually, that's not where I want to start. Measure 36. Write a crescendo. Write a crescendo all the way to the rest. We want that phrase to still, okay? Or that note. Measure 45, also write in a crescendo, all the way to that rest, because we're going to be mezza forte, and that's a little bit. Measure 55, cross off the T on silent, and put the T on beat 3, that quarter rest. Silent. At measure 75, so we are on page 6. It's the last measure of page 6. Cross out that fortissimo and write a forte plus. We're not going to get that loud yet. or that full measure 76, right? Not too much. We're all in unison, so it's going to carry anyway. So we don't want to overdo it. Measure 85, which is on page 8. Right where you come in with Homeland, the country that I love. I want you to write legato. It's going to be a very legato section. Homeland, the country that I love. Very connected. Measure 100, which is first measure, page 10. Write mezzo forte minus, where you're going to get quiet. There needs to be, we're just saying homeland 3 times, and there needs to be something different about it, so we need to build. The next homeland, write a mezzo forte plus. And then cross out the fortissimo, the super fortissimo is what I call it, at 104, and put a forte there, and then draw a crescendo all the way to the end, and then write your super fortissimo at that fermata. All right, we don't have that much time left, so let's all stand. We're going to run. The last time we talked about this needs to be very emotional. There's so much emotion going on into this. So when you have that middle section, please pay attention to the dynamics, and then also there's just a lot of emotion in it. So just bring out the emotion through the crescendos, the dynamics, and by watching me read it out. Let's go your crescendo to human sales. Oh, so good. Let's start at that section. Right before, right at the top. Sorry, crescendo. Bum. Restore your soul. I'm going to soak that up for everything. Okay, so let's go into that. Let's start at the all that, middle of 5.
Nick, just a quick feedback.
Yep.
There are a couple voices that are pushing beyond the choir, so be careful.
Okay.
Listen.
Yeah, listen, and then also keep in mind the people in your section. It's important to be blending, especially for when we have those high notes. This tend to go out a lot more. So instead of belting the high notes, especially at the soprano A flat, try to just gently come on top of it. There's enough of you to where it'll just come through. You don't need to, boom.